Hey, how's it going? So today I got a live recording with once again the same team, but I personally don't care. It's like my favorite team right now, and I'll make a new one eventually. So don't worry about that. I got a couple videos coming up like Bust a Nut and a Molga montage. So look forward to that. I'm gonna get my rocks up for the 2 things weak to rocks, and no spinner, and he likes his shinies, so that's cool. This is a very offensive team, and it looks very threatening. Uh, Maybe Incon, Incon. Yeah, that was such a long time ago. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Let's get into this. I'm gonna get my rocks up. So now my rocks are up to stay, but his are as well, but that's not too big of a deal. I could go into a Molga, but I'm just gonna go for the Scald. He'll probably go into Ludicolo or Jinx, so that's kind of scary. But then again, he might stay in, but I doubt it. So I'm gonna go. Oh, that's a bit risky of a play. I'm just gonna go for the Scald. He probably will switch though. Whatever. Can't predict too early in the game. Let's see. This team does look very threatening, and yeah, my team probably doesn't look very threatening. Though it does have like everything besides a Molga is like top 10 in usage, which I didn't even realize. Sock is like up there. He's like, I'm pretty sure he's like in the top 3. Gotta tell him, maybe he'll go a tad faster, and he does want to go into this little guy, so that's fun. I'm gonna go into Skuntank. And if he's the offensive set with the life orb and all that. And yeah, so he's probably gonna go for the rain dance. And if not, he'll go for the Giga Drain. There is no reason for him to go for the Hydro Pump or the Ice Beam in that case. Okay. He does still want to go for it. So he's a risky pixie. I just said that. I don't know why I just said that, but it came out of my mouth. And now I'm kind of pickled. I don't know, man. I can probably kill him with a double edge from there. I'm gonna take this safe guess and say that that's not even safe. That's actually the unsafe option, but I'm still going for it. And if he wants to switch, he can just go ahead and be my guest because, yeah. And I lost freaking Skuntank, man. I didn't even realize that. Why did he go for the Hydro Pump? That's actually kind of a very risky play. I could have just as easily stayed in, but I don't really know what I would have done. Most Seismitoads do run Toxic or Knockoff, but I don't tend to on this set because I tried to make a very balanced team where just in case the person is running a bulkier team, Seismitoad only does have one weakness and it is very bulky, and it does have good offensive coverage, so it can do pretty well against bulkier or stallier teams. So I tend to run Rest just in case I need it. And Masharna has like Heal Bell and junk, and this guy really wants to take his time, but whatever. Skuntank is supposed to be at least part of the defensive core to like he's there to like cover part of the grass weakness from Seismitoad and stuff like that, and he does want to bring in this, which is going to be 2-hit kill. Oh gosh, that is a lot easier than 2-hit killed. Oh my gosh, that did a lot more than I had expected. I'm just going to go for the double edge, and yeah, Sucker Punch is just not even worth it. That didn't even take anything away from me, really. Okay. Just to keep the maximum amount of health that Kangaskhan is at is what I was thinking, but Nah, it's not even worth it. He probably wants to bring in something to outspeed me, which is going to be Charizard or Jinx, or other than that, I could see like Golurk and pretty much anything besides Ludicolo, because on that he could bring in Skuntank and I would probably switch, but then I do have Seismitoad, and yeah, so he does just want to bring in this. I doubt he's going to attack because I have the Sucker Punch. So he's probably going to go for a sleep and move or something like that. I do want to go into Seismitoad just to play it safe, because I definitely don't know how this guy plays. He definitely got me with the Skuntank. So I'm going to play it completely safe right here, go into Seismitoad. If he goes for the Focus Blast, okay, that's nothing. And he doesn't have the leftovers or anything, so he could potentially be choiced into that. I'm not completely sure. He could be Scarfed, because that didn't even do that much. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake or the Skull. I'm gonna go for the Skull, predicting the switch. A bit risky, but okay, that is a bit too risky for me, and I'm just gonna keep going for it. I don't even care at this point. He has no reason to stay in, so yeah, and he's probably gonna predict me to go for the EQ here, but I'm just gonna be consistent, keep going for the Scald. And yeah, it's freaking turn 8 in 6 minutes. Come on, man. I'm just gonna say it. No, he's like, this guy used to be one of my really good old Showdown friends, like from back in the day, like before I barely, like when I was barely uploading and when I was like just freaking around, like messing around in NU and stuff like that. And I doubt he's gonna go for the Giga Drain. I'm just gonna go for the Skull, try to get a burn or something. And maybe no, I'm not gonna get it. So he's gonna go for the Giga Drain. I don't even care at this point. I have to lose Seismitoad. I know that the Jinx is scarfed for sure. Unless I was like, no, that wasn't Specs damage. I know that wasn't Specs damage. He just wants to go for the Giga Drain, get HPs back, and lose 10%. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go into Kangaskhan and Fake Out. Hopefully it'll do some damage. And if not, then it'll do some damage, but he's probably going to want to go for the Giga Drain, which would be logical, so I couldn't go into Mashrana. That'd be 2-hit killed by like Life Orbed freaking Giga Drain, or Life Orbed Giga Drain plus Hydro Pump in the rain is definitely a KO. And actually, I'm not sure if I really need Mashrana, maybe for the Jinx. And I think I definitely lost this battle, man. I'm gonna have to sack Kanga, and then Golurk is gonna be extremely hard to maneuver around, and he has the Skuntank, and he has the Golurk to make it so Sock can't even like check anything because I can't close combat, and then I can't really Ice Punch because that doesn't hit everything too hard. So this is just not looking like a good situation for me. I'm just gonna go for the Sucker Punch. I know he's gonna go for the Giga Drain, but or the Hydro Pump and miss in that matter, so he's probably not going to attack again, but I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch anyways. I don't even care, because then the rain will run out. He can switch into Charizard or Jinx or something, and I'm really fine with that. I'm not really fearing anything all too much. I'm not even going to predict and go for the Double Edge. That's just... I do plays like that a lot. I mean, I probably would do that if I wasn't recording, but I'm just trying to figure out how this guy's playing and see, because the last time I did go for the double edge predicting his switch, so he might stay in and just attack again, or he might stay in and go for the rain dance. And he does want to attack, so I do get that kill. Very good. That was probably the biggest threat he had on his team to me, which is good that I got that out of the way. And I still have Kangaskhan at a decent amount of switch ins. So if he wants to go for the trick, that's fine with me, because then I'll be faster than him and the rest of his team. So I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch, and I do get him, so that's really awesome. And yeah, so I was very confident that he was scarfed because of how he played it, and yeah, he wants to bring in this dude now. I'm gonna stay in and go for the earthquake, predicting the pursuit. Yeah, sure. I doubt he'll go for the sucker punch, predicting me to switch. Um, yeah, he's gonna go for the pursuit or the crunch more than likely, and I do get him with a very strong earthquake, and he goes for the crunch. So Kangaskhan did a lot of work. I still have a Molga to outspeed Charizard if it is not scarfed. I'm gonna go into Sock now. Yeah, I kind of have to go into Sock because a Molga would more than likely die to a Sucker Punch, and I can't risk encoring because if he stays in and doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, then he'll probably just take me out the Crunch. And so I'm going to go into Sock. He can't kill me with the combination of Sucker Punch and Aftermath. He can get close, but not close enough. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch because it OHKOs anything on his team at this point. He makes the more than obvious switch into Golurk. And what? Oh my god. I did not expect that to come near close to OHKOing, but to my surprise it does. Okay, that is looking like a banded Skuntank. I'm going to have to fodder my Masharna at this point. I doubt his Charizard is scarfed. And yeah, because Masharna really isn't going to be doing much. And he's Life Orb, so that's really awesome. If he wants to switch into Skuntank right now, I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to go straight for the Baton Pass, which he probably doesn't want to anyways. And he misses. Wow. Wow, okay. That sucks for him. I know Molga outspeeds by like 6 points or something like that. So I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, get the kill, and if he wants to switch, that's fine with me. That miss really sucks, but at the same time, I don't think it matters in the slightest. Like in the slightest. So we're gonna get a kill with a Molga, which is really awesome, and I can potentially get another kill with with a Molga. Oh crap! I should have just gone for the Air Slash if I wanted the kill, but whatever. I'm gonna go into Masharna now and then Baton Pass out into my Emolga, just trying to get one more kill because I like getting kills with Emolga, and I'm playing extremely mean because I should just go into Sock and win. That would be the logical play, but he wants to go into this and crunch. So he's not trash. He outplayed me a lot at some points and times, but okay. So now I'm going to encore him. Maybe. If I encore him and he stays and he goes for the crunch, I'm gonna feel really dumb, but I don't even care. Let's do it. Even well, now that I think about it, even when I encore him into that, what's the point of that? Oh, I think I know the point. So I wish I could do slash data, but I don't want to I don't even know what I'm on right now. So I'm just gonna wait until I get to 75%. So next turn, and actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna be this mean guy. I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, see if I can live, which I probably can't because Scarfed Primate's close combat is 50%. So that's 105. This guy is what is he? 92. Skuntank. Okay, 93. I was close enough. 93. Probably Adamant Dark Plate. Yeah, this is gonna kill. I know for a fact, or for 90% sure, this is probably going to kill. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that kills, and he's still encored, or is it going to end? It probably is going to end. No, it's not, so he's still going for this sucker punch, and I'm going to just take him out with the earthquake so that he doesn't get the aftermath on me. Okay, so very good game. It would have been it would have been a 3-0, but I decided to try and get the kill with Emolga for some reason. And whatever, good game. I'll talk to this guy, and I'll see you guys later.